If you genuinely want to make this year different to all of your previous ones, then you need to watch this video and you need to make a change in your life. In January 2021, I made the decision to change my life and to do this quickly. And within just 3 short years, I managed to quit my full-time job, work for myself, take £16,000 of savings and turn it into a £1 million property portfolio. Yes, that is asset value, not equity value. I've built a business with a team, and the last 2 years, I have taken home over 100K per year of personal income from different limited companies. That's personal, not business revenue, and not profits. By saying those things, I will inevitably provoke emotional, jealous people that will spend time leaving negative comments and trying to pick apart how I earn that much money. But I don't say those things to show off or to annoy people. I share my successes because, well, I'm proud of what I've achieved, and because I want for you to understand how easy it is to change your life within just a matter of a few years. In fact, even a single year if you really switch on and try. A massive amount of people are just sleepwalking through life and giving themselves the excuse to be average. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to be average. I know that in life you have to pick your pain. The pain of working hard now, or the pain of regret because you chose an easier route in life. Which is it for you? I also know that even with the successful parts of my life that I've just shared with you a second ago, I am at the bottom of the success ladder. There is an insane amount of people that are more successful than me, enjoying life to a much higher level than me, and able to experience things that I've not been able to experience. And I want to chase that. Now, at this stage of the video, you will be one of 2 people. You are either pissed off, to be quite frank, negative about what I've said, or don't believe what I'm saying is true. And if that's you, you need to go away from this video and work on yourself, and then come back to a video like this. That negativity inside of you is a bad trait that you just need to cut out. If you're watching this and you're excited to make a change, you are eager to hear what I'm about to say next, then you are ready for this video. So lock in and watch. To start with, a lot of people can set goals, but most people do it wrong. We are all capable of writing down things we want to achieve this year, but most people overlook the biggest factor. Are you the person worthy of actually achieving those goals? You know, me, Justin, at 20 years of age, I'm now 32, but going back to when I was 20 years old, and let's say earning around £30,000 per year as an estate agent, living at home with my parents, would not have been able to click my fingers and have a 6-figure sourcing business and a property portfolio and a team and flip houses each year, because I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't disciplined. I went out clubbing twice a week. I would waste my weekends. I spent all my spare money on cars that I had at the time. I don't regret that. And the importance of income, building wealth and investments just wasn't there for me at that point in life. I had to change from the person I was then to become the person I am now. I recreated myself. I started getting up early every day. I went to the gym before work every day. I started reading and improving my knowledge. I then paid for mentors to teach me in order to gain knowledge quicker. I tried different ways of making money, and I even tried creating different businesses. So the lesson to me over the last decade has been that we need to change who we are before we can achieve those bigger goals. We need to focus on you as a person. So how can we do that? So first of all is law of attraction. Most of us think about what we'll buy when we're successful, or how we'll live when we're successful. But in reality, in order to get the money or the lifestyle that we want, we have to attract it and be ready for it. So how can you do that? By changing your state and attracting things to you. This is known by many as the law of attraction. If you apply positive changes to all areas of your life, including health, finances and relationships, then it's believed by focusing on the positive things in your life, you will attract more positive things to you. While focusing on negative things will actually attract more negative things to you. And this can work in many ways. But an example could be when you're trying to find the right partner. If you're looking to meet an attractive, positive, and successful person as a partner, well, you are unlikely to find them if you are unmotivated, poorly dressed, and a fat person. It's harsh, but it's reality. If you want to meet an attractive, life-changing partner that you deserve, then you need to become the person that you wish to attract. You need to adopt the traits that you want that partner to also have. And this also links in with my next point, and that is that we need to change your character. We can do this in a few ways. The first thing I want you to do is to actually review your current character traits and write them down on a piece of paper. Aim to find at least 5 good points about yourself. Maybe it's your ability to network, your hunger for success. Maybe it's the fact that you get to the gym 5 times a week. You get the picture. And then 5 bad points about yourself. Maybe you don't manage your money very well. Maybe you drink too much alcohol. Maybe you're not waking up on time. Maybe you're on social media too much. Write them down, review them. Then carry on this list, okay? What fears do you currently have? Are you scared about posting on social media? A lot of people are. Are you scared people will judge you for investing in property if you share that? Perhaps your family members will look badly upon it. Or are you actually just simply scared to change? But in order to change your character, we must first review our current character and then start to define your new character. Build you 2.0. Or if perhaps you've done this before, so now we need to build you 3.0, because we have to shed our skin and change multiple times throughout our life. Perhaps you should now list 5 people that you admire and the traits which make them special to you. Who are those people? What are the things about them that you like? And what are 5 new things that this character that you are now creating would have to adopt to go and achieve the successes they want? What are the lifestyle choices of this new character? Do they get up earlier? Do they stop drinking alcohol, as we just mentioned? Are they fearless about making offers on properties? Fearless about raising money from investors or posting on social media? We've got to change out of this current character into a new character, into a new version of ourselves in order to create a new lifestyle for ourselves. And I've quite honestly done this multiple times around now. You know, I was the estate agent. Then I was the person that tried to become a business owner in a different industry. And then I was the property guy who was investing in buy-to-lets. And then I was the guy actually, I'm gonna be the business owner. I'm gonna have a team. I'm gonna earn 6 figures and build a portfolio. And I'm now thinking about that next stage. How does Justin become a 7-figure earner and an 8-figure property portfolio owner? So I'm constantly looking about changing and adapting. And that brings me on to the next thing we need to focus on. We need to change your environment, because each income level requires some kind of change. Whether it is a change in yourself, as we just mentioned, or whether that is a change in your environment. What you need to do is get around inspiring places and inspiring people. For someone that's working full-time, perhaps young, mid-20s, or even getting towards 30s, and they live at home still, well, then the opportunity could be for them to change their environment by moving out. They then have to improve themselves, work on themselves, earn more money, think bigger, because they've now got to sustain their new lifestyle. Not only that, but they could move from being in a village in the middle of nowhere to maybe moving towards a city, maybe moving towards somewhere very inspiring, and forcing that change by getting to somewhere where there's a lot more people around them, they can think bigger, they can meet interesting people. So what change could that person make? For another person who perhaps has already done that move, it could be, well, actually, how can I hang out with more interesting people? How can I get into those bigger rooms? How do I network to do that? Do I join a local country club? Do I join a golf club? Do I join, a health suite? Whatever it is, in order to get yourselves in front of new and more interesting people, and perhaps people that you might network with, do business with. And then the further stage on from that could be, using social media to get into rooms with certain popular faces. It could be changing country. It could be, buying the nice car or the nice thing in order to meet other people with nice things. So there are multiple different levels of trying to change that environment. And then we need to think about creating your bigger dream, okay? We need to think bigger, quite simply, because 1-year goals are often far more likely to be these kind of vanity metrics, whereas a 5-year goal forces you to think bigger and often gets us to consider and think about why you're actually doing things. It's less about the Lambo and more about the lifestyle that we want to create when we think in a more long-term vision. Although buying a Lambo would be pretty cool as well. Then it's ignorance or limiting beliefs. We need to be aware of ignorance tax. Let's say that you are an estate agent, like I was when I was 20 years old, making £2,500 per month. You could see an advert for mentorship which teaches you how to make £10,000 per month. Exciting, right? But there are two ways that you can receive this information. Number one is one person sees the high price and thinks, whoa, that's well expensive. That's a couple of months worth of my salary. What a waste of money for mentorship. But the other person, number two, sees this as a small investment for the potential to learn how to make £10,000. Let me do my due diligence on that person, see what company they're running, see what mentorship they have to offer. Are they credible? Yeah, okay, I'm snapping up that opportunity. Because not knowing how to make £10,000 a month when you're earning £2,500 a month is actually costing you £7,500 a month. And that is known as ignorance tax. So the more knowledge and skills that you can acquire, the more you pay down this ignorance tax. And last of all is efficiency. Because if you can have a better structure than another individual, have a better tax structure, more efficient company setups, learn the ways in which you can get exempt when buying properties from stamp duty, then you can harness this extra money and be more competitive than other people that are around you, the other people that you're actually competing with. So no, this wasn't a goal setting video. This wasn't, the 5 ways in which you can goal set better. This is a video on how you can become a more improved version of yourself. And if you want to commit to making this year a much bigger year for yourself, buy more properties, then Property X can absolutely help you make this vision become a reality using one of our services. Give you a strategy, a structure to achieving that success. And of course, it would always be a pleasure to work with you. I wish nothing but the best for people that watch my videos. Thank you for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next one.